Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we've got a beer review from Terrapin. And before we get started, just want to encourage you to hit that subscribe button at the end of the video if you like what you see. If you don't like it, it's no big deal. Anyway, we're going to do a beer from Terrapin out of Athens, Georgia. This is going to be their Hopsecutioner. And this is an old school beer. It's been around for a while. This beer comes in at 7.3%, and it tells the hops that are on the top here: Warrior, Chinook, Simcoe, Amarillo, Cascade, and Centennial. Let's see here. 6 varieties of hops in a beer, enough to lose your hop head over. We at Terrapin think so. To prove it, we've made our Hopsecutioner IPA with the choicest buds we could find. We hope you enjoy this. So yeah, I've had this several times in my life. It's been probably a few years since I've had it at this point. Terrapin, they're kind of a weird one. I'm pretty sure they were bought out a few years ago, maybe several years ago at this point. And I think their production, or their distribution, I should say, has ramped up a bit. When I was in Green Bay back in November, I believe, Lambeau Field had this beer on tap there. So I don't know if they're owned by maybe Miller or something like that, possibly. But I say all that just to bring up that maybe this is something you can get in your area. I know just about everywhere in the South can get this one, I would think. So anyway, it's enough jabbering. Let's go ahead and get it in the glass here. All right, pouring nice and golden. Leave a little room there. Okay, so beautiful looking beer, actually. Excuse my glass, it's a tad dirty apparently, which I just got it out of the cabinet because it was clean. It's not looking super dirty now. I wish I could give you an accurate descriptor on what the light, like maybe if I turn this on, it'll give you a better look. Maybe not. Anyway, you can kind of see it there. Anyway, I'm not going to worry too much about that. But, yeah, it comes in just a super, really glowing orange. Like, it's not quite to the amber color like it looks like on camera probably, but it's very, it's just a glowing orange. Like, it's deep gold and with just a bright orange hue to it. As far as the head, about a finger's worth. It's bright white in color, pretty tight bubbles throughout. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks like a West Coast IPA. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it and see if it smells like a West Coast IPA. It does. Yeah, it's got all the West Coast vibes going on. Big time grapefruit and pineapple. Getting some OJ vibes. It's got a bit of a piney, resinous type of dank quality to it. A little earthy, sweet, bready, caramelly, candied citrus even. Smells really nice. It smells like a West Coast IPA, and yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. It's been a while. Let's do it. Cheers. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely got a lot of malt sweetness in there. It's got that caramel sweetness to me, which, if you've watched any of my West Coast IPAs, that caramel sweetness to me isn't super sought after or desirable in my opinion. But when it comes to a West Coast IPA, using the right amount of it can really do some things for the beer, especially when with certain hops, it can make them come across more of that candied type of way, like candied orange and stuff like that. This is kind of doing that, but it's almost just a hair too sweet for me. Yeah, it's just got a lot of sweetness in there. It's not as dry as some of the other West Coast IPAs, some of the more classic ones. It's got this lingering, just malt sweetness that just sits on the back of the palate. It's got a decent pop of bitterness in there, though. That part is definitely leaning towards that West Coast, type of bitterness. Decent carbonation, a little bit spritzy. Yeah, man, this is a lot sweeter than I remember it being. Like, it's almost just too sweet for me. And this was canned on, or it's got a Best By of February 15th of 2022. So, however long that they are giving this a shelf life, I don't know. But, I mean, we're, over a month away from that date. So, I don't know. Could be 4 or 5, 3 months. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's just a little too sweet for me. The hops are kind of more, they're there. They're noticeable. They're just not standing out as much as I hope. Like, you still get a little bit of orange and grapefruit, pineapple. Those are the 3 top, flavors that I'm getting. A little bit of orange pith in there. A little bit of pine on the back end. It's not that strong of a pine type of thing, but it's there. That's kind of maybe what's sitting on the back of the palate with that sweet. It's like the sweet malt and like a pine resin type of thing that just kind of lingers. Yeah, this is fine. It is what it is. Kind of went into it expecting a little different. I guess I remembered it a little bit differently. Like I said, it's been a few years since I've had it, and yeah, it's just maybe not for me anymore. And I love a West Coast IPA. This one, it's just a little too sweet. That's it, but it is what it is. I'm going to rate this a 3. No, it's better than that. We'll give it a 3.25 and kind of leave it at that. Mark our stamp of approval there with our 3.25. But anyway, hopefully you guys have had an enjoyable day. Hopefully you enjoyed my video. And if you did, leave a like and a comment. Again, this is Terrapin's Hopsecutioner. And let me know if you've had it. We'd love to hear from you. And if you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. And we will see you in the next review. Cheers.